Hello guys, welcome to the 8th episode of how to make your own Roblox game. In this episode we're gonna learn about the client and the server. So what I've been teaching you is normal scripts, they run on their server, but let's say you want to run on the client. Well, you can't put it inside of workspace. The client is like what the player sees, but the server is what other player sees. So I can grab a normal script and change the run context to to client. Then let's do something like, I'm just gonna teach you a basic function here. Local part equal instance dot new, and I can put the brackets and string part. Just gonna put the anchor equal true, equal I'm just gonna not do everything. So parent equal workspace. So if I join the game, I think I saw when I was joining. Yep, here it is. So I'm the client, and I see this part, but the server can't see the parts. They'll just see me flying if I'm standing on it. You might see this in many games where Barry's Prison Obby, where there's hard mode and easy mode, and you can because hard mode and easy mode are different, maybe have different paths. So you might see players walking on the air. This is also for many other obbies or games. As you said, I just can't see this part. I can't even see it in the workspace to see this client script, but the client, I can see it. It's right here. But let's say you're playing with your friends can't see the part, and you can. So that's if you wanted to put a client script in the workspace, but you can also just put a local script here and start GUI. I'm just gonna do something like, I'm just gonna quickly add this, put this inside, call this UI handler. I'm just gonna show you how to make UI real quick, because that's one of the best uses of client scripts. So I'm just gonna do text button, and I'm just gonna really edit this real quick. So I made this shop real quick. Now I'm gonna show you something. So I'm just gonna open my script, and I'm just gonna say local button equal script.parent dot text button. So I am gonna explain everything when I finish. Local. Also, I'm just gonna say button dot mouse one click. Mouse button one click. Connect function, and just gonna do this. Connect function. Wait a second. I'm just gonna, real quick, make a frame, and make the frame for the shop, of course. Just so I can show you a basic shop. So I'm just gonna make this that, and I can do this, and also I'm just gonna do something real quick. So I'm just gonna make clear stats right here. This is kind of a server thing. I'm just gonna call this leader as you see, it's in server script service, which means it runs on the server. So I'm just gonna do something like game the players the player added connect function, and I'm just gonna put in player, short for player, and gonna do local leader stats equal instance the new, just like we did for the parts folder instead of a part, like that part. And leader stats the name equal leader stats. So here is this. I can even call this coins. I just coins, and I replace all of these with it. So if I just join in, as you see, I got this UI. I haven't finished it yet, but I got 0 coins, and I got this coins value. So I'm just gonna go back here. So I'm just gonna make this capital, yeah, so it looks better. Okay, now I'm gonna go on to the script, and let me just I'm just gonna finish this frame first. Yep. So I made the shop real quick. Now I'm just gonna add a text button right here, and also I'm just gonna add a frame too, and add a text button service frame, and add a text label, or you can add an image label. I'm just gonna add an image label, maybe. Actually, I'm just gonna add text label instead. I'm just gonna resize this. Let's say 200 by 200 square, or maybe even smaller, like 200 by 100. So I'm just gonna move this here, and it's gonna change the text by going to properties and text. I'm just gonna change the font face and style. Then we're gonna change the text. I'm gonna say flashlight. Let's say you have a shop in your game. I'm just gonna show you how to do it with the coins we made. I made but you can also make layer stats and coins and stuff. And let me just really quick do this. And this. And just got this button and this text label. Yes. Let me just change the frame background transparency. Now I'm gonna quickly add this cool thing. I add here, actually here. Now it looks cool. I'm just gonna also do this for this button. I'm gonna grab this, put it here. Now it doesn't look good yet, but I'm gonna make it look better as we quickly change this, change that. Make sure text scaled. Make sure this says buy, and text color. And now the text color actually. And I'm gonna do text color equal, yeah, the text color. Yeah. And also I could just make this green if I wanted to. Now I can you can even make instead of a text button, and text label here. You can just delete this and add an image label, and your game has to be saved, and you can just put this inside of the frame. Yeah, you can just change the image, make sure Just gonna make it 100 out of 100 the size, 100 by 100, and gonna make this a little smaller so it's inside of the frame actually. And I'm just gonna real quick make this image and save the game. So I got my flashlight image right here, and you can just buy it by pressing here, but it doesn't work. And the client can't just give you a tool like that because the client can't work on the workspace. And that script, wherever it is that I showed you, it was just a normal script with run context as a client, and it doesn't work here. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So I'm just gonna make a real quick this working script. I'm just gonna do this. So if this got pressed, I'm just gonna also make sure frame.visible equals false. I'm just gonna call this shop frame. Call this shop button. Note I'll edit it in the script. So making sure this is not visible and going to the script. Now I'm just gonna quickly do this. Mouse click, mouse button dot one click on next function. Right here, there's no parameters, so I'm just gonna go and say script dot parent dot shop frame dot visible equal not script dot parent dot shop frame dot visible. Now I can real quick show you this. Now I can see it. Now I can't. Now I can. Now I can't. So I want to buy this flashlight, but I can't. So I'm just gonna quickly go to the toolbox, get me a flashlight real quick. Just gonna search flashlight. So I just recommend using the toolbox. I'm just using it just for this video. Okay? No. So I'm just gonna put this in replicate storage because why not? And I'm gonna go to UI handler and put in this. Also, I'm just gonna make a variable for the shop frame local frame equals script of the shop frame. I can just do something like copy paste this and select this. Probably actually I just remember just like that. Yeah, I'm gonna copy paste this and replace this with it. There. Now the script is even cleaner, and I'm just gonna do this frame dot text button dot mouse button one click connect function. And real quick, I'm just gonna also put a nice remote event here. Call this by I'm just gonna do by and gonna real quick do game dot replicate search dot by. Since this is the client, I want to fire it for the server, so I'm just gonna say fire server. Gonna put in I'm just gonna make this by flash light event dot server. No parameters needed, so let's go to somewhere in the server actually, and right before that I should actually check if the player has enough money. So I'm just gonna do local player equal game.player.local player. So I'm just gonna say look if coins, I should make a price value for this. Look at, I'm gonna put it inside of the text button. I'm gonna say, or maybe I should make it inside of this whole frame. I'm gonna put I'm gonna keep it frame for now. I'll change it maybe. So I'm gonna add a value inside of it. Call this value price. Now this price I'm gonna make it 10. So I need 10 coins so I can buy this flashlight. So if coins the value is bigger is bigger and or equals equals frame dot price dot value. Then coins dot value and I'm gonna do this real quick for that game dot replicate storage dot flash buy flashlight event connect fire server. It's not the server receiving event. You also have to make it receiving. So you can also fire client if this was a server script reaching the client. Since this is the client, I'm gonna reach the server and gonna go to my little stats script, maybe, or make a new script called buy flashlight, or like buy object. So this will connect. So I'm just gonna do game dot replicate storage dot by is oh yeah, right. So I need to go back to here and gonna quickly do here. Since I made this variable for the player, I'll put it here so the server knows which who's the player that bought it. So yep, and kind of this script's trying to do everything for me. Just gonna do game the replicate storage the flashlight clone the parent equal plur the backpack. So now if I go here and just gonna go into players and later stats coins, gonna give myself like 100 coins, then go here and buy this flashlight. Now I got this flashlight tool, and it even works. add so many more tools. I can even buy like 100 flashlight, 10 flashlight because I have $100, 100 coins. Now I got all these nice flashlights, and yeah, I guess I don't know what to do with a bunch of flashlights. But you can also real quick do something like here, and let's copy this, cut this and say if blur dot backpack if then just put a not here. So not means like if not this actually is, and you can also like say not equal, just go to the backpack, find for child flashlight, then boom, it'll do this. Actually no, that. Then I can also do else. It will print blur dot name already has a flashlight. Yes. Now this should work if I buy it. Why is it not buying it? Let me check real quick. Print player dot name. Maybe I should get rid of this sometimes. I just doesn't need. I don't need it. And we're just gonna. If not, player function. You don't really need to check, but you can just like check for safety, so the player doesn't have too many flashlights. And I'm just gonna boom. It got bugged a little, but it worked at first, at least. And that is it for today's episode. If you need any help, please comment down below. And if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.